Hello and welcome. I'm Scott and you're in the Paradise Landing Production Studio A. I want to give you a quick introduction today of how small business can use search engine optimization and online marketing to grow. I'm going to give you some questions to ask when you're interviewing companies just like ours, and some thoughts when you're going online and looking at what they're doing for you to make sure you're getting the value out of your money. So I've seen all kinds of spammy emails. I probably get 20 or 30 a day in my office and in my customers' offices, trying to get them to sign up for search engine optimization or online marketing services. And I got one recently that I found really funny. The guy says, if you can't be shown a graph of how you're growing in your keyword area, then your SEO doesn't know what they're doing. And I thought that's pretty funny, because I could just pick a keyword totally unrelated that has no competition and run you through the roof and give you this great graph. But if you don't have customers coming in the door so that you can sell them your product or service, what's the point? So today I'm going to talk about this as if we're opening a sandwich shop. And we're just going to use a sandwich shop example, make it simple. I'm going to open Joe's Sandwich Shop, and we'll talk about all of the tools and the building block pieces that every online marketing company should be using, every small business should be using. Now, if you're here, hopefully you're a small business owner, or you're somebody who'd like to open a small business. That's the whole thing that we do here. Everything we do is helping small businesses succeed. And this video is just part of our series of videos to help you succeed. Whether you choose to hire us or not, that's not what this is about. We do want you to succeed. We like small businesses. We want you to grow. We want you to beat the big guys. And online marketing is a very good way to do that. And I know the big companies have a huge online marketing budget. Hundreds of thousands of dollars a week are spent making sure that when someone looks for a product, the big three, eBay, Walmart, and Amazon, show up first. So you got to get around that. But there are ways to do it. And we've done it very successfully. And in some cases, you can actually work with one of those sites to grow your business and use them to help spread information and spread the word about what you've got, especially if you've got a unique product. But today we're just talking about sandwich shops. Joe's Sandwich Shop is what we're going to open. And Joe's Sandwich Shop is opening on a corner of Warner and Main in small town USA. And Joe comes to us and he says, hey, I need a website. We say, okay, great. So we go to firerock.online. That's our website hosting company. And we type in, Joe's Sandwich Shop, and we find out it's taken. So we could be joessandwichshop.org or joessandwichshop.net or joessandwichshop.cm. There's a lot of other things, but the reality is .com is still kind of the quick one for customers. So if you can get something that's a little more descriptive with .com, it's usually better. I won't say it's the end of the world, and I won't steer you away from other things. Like, we use firerock.online for our online web hosting company. So if you were only selling product online, it could make sense that you were joesandwiches.online if you only sold sandwiches that are frozen and shipped, FedEx. But in this case, we're a brick and mortar location, small business, and we want to advertise. So we instead decide to go with Joe's Sandwich Shop on warneratmain.com. Long name, but it's descriptive, and over time it should stick. So we get that, and we make sure that our email address matches identically so that when people email, they can send info@joessandwichshop@warneratmain.com, and they'll get to us. Every time we make it simpler, we make it more consistent, more congruent, it's better for customers and it's better for search engines, and that's what we're here for. We're really here to get the search engines and the directories and everything on the internet lined up to bring that customer to you. That's the whole goal of our game, is to bring that customer to the small business. And so now you've got that. So the next thing, when they get to your website, they can't just find product. You can't just show them your sandwiches. You have to tell them what makes your sandwiches special. And this might sound funny, but what problems do your sandwiches solve? So let's say that you've got a great gluten-free menu, or you've got a vegan menu or a vegetarian menu. Talk about it. Why did you come up with that menu? Why does Joe's Sandwich Shop have this great gluten-free bread? Was all the bread everywhere else so bad that you had to come up with your own recipe? And being a guy that eats a lot of gluten-free products, yeah, gluten-free bread that's good is hard to come by. I truly miss great sourdough bread, but I have found a very good sourdough recipe to make gluten-free sourdough bread. So that could be in there. That's content. Content is king. The basic content of your website will dictate more than anything else the overall success of your online marketing program. If your content on your website's bad, then it's useless. So that's why these are the first two things to build, is getting the domain name, the website built, and the content in there. Once that's built, you've got your physical location. Now, and only now, should you go out and sign up with the local directories, we call them. And we've got a product where you can just put all your information in once, and it automatically populates to all the directories. That's our partnership program. So very inexpensive. We make sure everything's working, but if you want to do it on your own, you can. The key is to make sure every single bit of information matches. So here's what I mean. If we're number B or letter B in our office complex or our shopping center where Joe's Sandwich Shop is, and on two of the websites or two of these directories I type in the number sign, the hashtag looking thing, and make it number B. And then on other ones I put Sweet B, and then maybe one of them autofills STEB because that's the way the U.S. Postal Service does it, and they have the USPS autofill function. So the first thing I would even recommend is go to the U.S. Postal Service, do the autofill address check for your own location, use that exact address in every single directory. Make sure it's perfect in all of them. It's the best way that you can ensure the customers can find you because the directories all agree that's where you are. Google will put the map dot on the right spot and boom, they can find you. So you've got your website, you've got great content, the local directories know where you are. Now, the secret at this point, because the local directories know where you are, Google, Bing, and Yahoo have accepted it, now Siri, Alexa, and Google Voice all can respond, and you can get voice response customers also. So with those three things, you've got that, your basic foundation built for your online marketing program. Now we're going to actually go into the activities of marketing online. We're going to start running some pay-per-click ad campaigns. There are pay-per-click on Facebook, Google, Yahoo, Bing, even Yelp has campaigns. So you can run these things everywhere, and the truth is, for every business, we have to do it a little bit differently. We have to do some trial and error. Like we found for termite companies, the door hangers, believe it or not, are still the most effective way. Real estate agents, the most effective way to get customers is to put a colorful piece of paper in their mailbox or hang it on their front door. And that's just the fact of life. They back it up with the online marketing. So when they get the piece of paper, they go online and they do their research. But to get them there, for whatever reason, it just seems to work better. People don't like to think about termite problems, so they don't go searching for it, they just ignore it. But when it's put in their hand and they're looking up at the termites and the holes in their house, they'll do something. And so there are some companies that we actually tell the customers, spend some money somewhere else. It will help. The next piece is backlinking. Backlinking is getting authoritative websites to recognize that you exist. When you go with those local directories, that's sort of the beginning of a backlinking program. When yp.com has your address correct, that is a major website that has authority for local companies that now points to your website and your location on maps. When you go to other authoritative websites and get the correct type of backlinks in there, it can be extremely powerful. We shoot a whole bunch of product videos. We have the web show Cool Toys. We experiment all the time with different types of videos. And we took one video with just 2 backlinks, made it #1 in its category. The advertising revenue that came from that paid for the whole video. And all we did was put 2 backlinks out there. But we did them in places where it made sense. And that's a little bit of the secret sauce. You either got to hire us, buy the book, The Easy Guide to Online Marketing, to get a little bit more of it, or sign up for our online course. And if you get the course, I will walk you through exactly how to know what the authoritative sites are and which ones to stay away from, because you don't want to be labeled as a spammy backlinker. If you go to these overseas hiring companies and they'll give you 500 backlinks, or if you get this email, 100 backlinks, $250, that might sound like a smoking deal, but if they put them on the wrong websites, you can actually be downgraded as a spammy marketer. And what happens with that, now your cost per click, your pay-per-click ad pricing goes up. There's a quality score that drives the price, your actual cost up or down compared to your competition. The reason is specifically Google wants to make sure when somebody's looking for a quality sandwich shop and they hit Joe's Sandwich Shop that we deliver the quality experience. And if we don't, and they come right back and then they go to Anna's, the next time somebody clicks, she's going to pay less for that same click than we would, because it's a quality click and Google goes through. They're less likely to have to undo the fee to the customer. They get to keep their money because Anna got a customer. Everything works out. So those backlinks, getting them right, are really critical. Then the final piece, you've probably seen this before, and if you watch the Marketing Minute here, you know that I am hyper excited about videos. We have seen better response from video than any other product, but it's only when the website has good content, has a good foundation, has the right domain for the email, that the local directories are done correctly. That is what gives the video the power, because now everything else comes together, and when somebody hits your videos, even if it's just on your website, they get to meet you. Just like you're looking at me right now, you begin to feel comfortable knowing me. So when I walk into your store, or when you come into our offices to sign up, or if you sign up online even, you know there's a real person behind this. This isn't a spam email. This isn't a robot sending out garbage. You're looking at a real person that runs a real business that wants to do business with you. That's what you want to show your customers. If you're Joe's Sandwich Shop, make some sandwiches on camera. Show them why you make the best sandwiches. Show them the quality of your ingredients. And I'm going to use those videos, if I'm Joe at Joe's Sandwich Shop, to get that word out there, to meet my customers. So when they walk in, they're already happy to see me. They already know me. They already know my sandwich product. And that's what you want to get out of video. So there you have it. There's the nuts and bolts, everything you need to build an entire online marketing platform for your business. Website continuity, local directory continuity and congruity. Make sure those things match. Don't put a special on your website that's not in the local directories. Make sure they all match. If I'm going to have a Friday happy hour with 20% off sandwiches at 2 p.m., I need to put it everywhere. And that's the other reason that this local directory service that we have is so powerful, is because you put it in one place and it goes everywhere. Now, the end of all of this, with the videos and the website, the backlinking campaign, if you want to go one more step into social media, now is the time to do it, because you can tweet out, I've got a new video. I can tweet out if I'm slow on Tuesday afternoons and I've built a list of followers, people that were willing to give me their email address for a coupon on a next sandwich. I can tweet out, hey, come in the next hour, 25% off sandwiches. And I guarantee you, if you've built the list right, you've got the videos and you've made those connections with your customers, they will fly in to save 25% or even 10%. So, but social media is really the last piece of the puzzle, and it's not even a foundational piece. You can be very successful with no social media marketing whatsoever, but you can't be super successful online, even with social media marketing, without the other parts. Your Instagram account of your beautiful sandwiches really needs to go to your website of your sandwich shop. Your Twitter account needs to tweet out, come to this website, get a coupon, come on in. So all of it goes together first. Social media is just sort of the finishing product to really elevate your game. And of course, the finishing product is the most expensive. So that's why I say always start with the least expensive first and build up. So as your business grows, your online marketing program grows, and it continues to expand, helping you rather than hurting you. So that's it. Thanks for watching the Small Business Marketing Minute. If you want to learn more, sign up right now. You can get on our newsletter for free right below, or you can sign up right away and get in the full class, and we'll get everything sent to you so you know exactly how to run this yourself. you can learn how we do it here, or you'll have better answers to better questions when you do interview somebody, whether it's us or anyone else, you're ready to go. Again, thanks for being here for the Marketing Minute, and I hope to talk to you next time, and hopefully we'll see you as a customer.